So hi, my name is Wilbert Seele. I'm a professional Scrum trainer from the Netherlands. And I want to talk to you a little bit today about product backlog items. I'm noticing in a lot of PSPOs that I teach that I get the question, how do we write the perfect user story? And there are some things that are slightly strange about that statement if you really get into the material. For one, Scrum never speaks explicitly about things like user stories. So, and the second one is, how do we write the perfect one? And one of the things I always end up telling classes is it's really not about the details, not about getting it perfect, and it certainly isn't about you writing it as a product owner. All agile requirements in the base are incomplete. They're incomplete by design. They're just there to promote a conversation happening between someone who wants something and someone who can build something. And it's all about that conversation. You just want something to start it, and you just want something for people to remember it by. So whatever shape is good for expressing or starting that kind of conversation is the right one. Now, there's nothing wrong inherently with user stories. It's just they're not a one-size-fits-all solution. So there's part one already. Nothing has to be a user story. You can use whatever format you want. And the second one deals with, well, who decides what format to use? Well, ideally, it's going to be the people that are building it. So as a product owner, I often encourage my development team to interact directly with their stakeholders and find whatever format fits them, because they're the ones that have to work with it. Now, here's the second thing, though, about getting it perfect. We do complex work in a complex environment. There is a lot of stuff we don't know. And the only way we control that kind of stuff that we don't know is by delivering very frequently. This is the heart of empiricism. By delivering something frequently, we have something real to talk about, and we have something to have that discussion with our clients and our customers and our stakeholders. Now, if you spend a lot of time getting something perfect, and you're not going to work on it for quite a while, you may not be using the latest available information. So when I say that everything is incomplete by design, I actually want it to be very incomplete. I only want the requirement to become clear during the sprint, ideally, when the information is at its most recent, at its most fresh. So when you combine these things, the way I approach PBIs is I don't mind them being very vague. I don't mind the format that they're in. What I do mind is, as we get closer to them, more details will emerge, and we'll only really fill in the exact specifications during the sprint when the information is at its freshest, and then immediately check if we got it right. So the core message in this really is, don't get too attached to them. Don't make them bigger than they are. They're just there to help a conversation. They're just there to help a team make something.